Hi, welcome to Group 2.3a. My name is Santiago LOZA, and today we are going to talk about the fiber to the home deployment across Europe and, of course, in Spain. Let's talk about history. During the 18th century, with the Industrial Revolution, some countries had the opportunity to develop a wide copper network across their countries, which years later turned out to be a great base for the ADSL network for telecommunications. Countries such as England, France, Germany or Italy. Many other countries that couldn't take advantage of this had to appeal to the European Union for money to develop in their urban areas only this ADSL network. Some years later, with the optical fiber, these countries took the advantage of these new technologies, such as Spain, Latvia or Denmark. It is expected that in an interval of 15 years from 2012 from 2027, the European Union countries will have an increase from the 26% to the 62% in their fiber to the home connections. This means that the Ethernet connections will experiment a great regression. Some top countries are, for example, France with 20 million connections, Spain with 16, or Italy with 12 million. On the other hand, in percentage, we have Denmark with the 76%, Latvia with the 74%, and Spain with the 66%. In the future, with the next generation EU recovery plan, is expected an increase of the 1.8% of the PIB with the fiber to the home deployment. It means that a certain of times of revenue from the investment. The first step of this plan is to boost those countries that doesn't have a well-developed fiber to the home network, such as England, France, Italy or Germany. The second step is to beef up those countries that already have a fiber to the home well-developed network, such as Spain, Denmark or many other countries of the western of Europe and South. It's also important to say that Spain is the top 1 country in fiber to the home deployment. Spain, as the top 1 country, has its own digital fiber to the home agenda. This means that by 2025, 12 regions and 228 towns will be connected. This means 60 million house passes and 2 million remaining, which also means that the 89% is covered of the 66% rural, which is an increase of the 6% to the 66%. And of course, Telefónica will take part in this deployment in Spain with a wider network of fiber to the home across Europe, with 6 million houses and 75% of Spain covered. They also have plans to close 653 copper centrals with a reduction of energy installation and increase of their capacity. Thank you very much.